A small mouse was sitting in the middle of the kitchen floor. A cat sat a few feet away, quietly watching it. The owner stopped in the doorway. The cat stood up, walked toward the mouse, and then did something that completely changed the way the whole scene looked. We'll come back to that. Because if you've ever shared your home with a cat that proudly arrived carrying a mouse, a bird, a lizard, or even a very confused-looking insect, you've probably wondered what was going through their mind. Was it supposed to be a gift? Were they asking for praise? Or is this one of those cat behaviors we've been misunderstanding all along? It's an uncomfortable moment for a lot of owners. Your cat is well fed. Dinner appears in the same bowl every day. They've never needed to hunt to survive. So why do they keep acting as though they're living in the middle of the wilderness? The easy answer is that they're bringing you presents. The internet certainly enjoys that explanation. But the real story is a little more complicated. Because bringing prey home isn't one behavior with one simple reason. It can be the result of several instincts quietly overlapping. Once you understand those instincts, the mouse on the kitchen floor starts looking much less mysterious and much more like a glimpse into the wild side cats have never completely left behind. Let's begin with the assumption that surprises most people. 1. Hunting isn't the same as being hungry. One of the biggest misconceptions about cats is that they only hunt when they're hungry. It sounds logical. If a cat has a full food bowl every day, why chase anything else? Because hunting and eating aren't driven by exactly the same motivation. Think about a kitten playing with a feather wand. Without any training, they crouch, focus, and pounce. That hunting sequence appears long before they've ever needed to catch real prey. It's simply part of how cats respond to movement. That's why well-fed indoor cats still chase toy mice, insects, or even a crumpled receipt sliding across the floor. The reward isn't always the meal. Sometimes it's completing the hunt itself. Observe, stalk, chase, catch. Those behaviors have been part of feline life for thousands of years. So when an outdoor cat catches a mouse, a full stomach doesn't automatically switch those instincts off. It simply means hunger wasn't what started the hunt. And once you separate hunting from eating, another question naturally follows. Why bring the prey home afterward instead of leaving it where it was caught? 2. Home may have been the destination all along. Imagine finding something valuable while you're away from home. Would you deal with it in the middle of a busy street? Or bring it somewhere familiar first? Cats often make a similar choice. Outside is unpredictable. Other animals, unfamiliar noises, and constant activity can interrupt what they're doing. Home feels safer. The surroundings are familiar. The territory is already theirs. For many outdoor cats, bringing prey home may simply be the most secure option. That changes one common assumption. Instead of asking, "Why did my cat bring this to me?" it may be more accurate to ask, "Why did my cat bring it here?" Those aren't necessarily the same question. What feels like a personal gift may have started as a practical decision about where to carry the catch. Which brings us back to the mouse. The cat wasn't eating it. It wasn't playing with it. It simply stayed nearby. That detail matters, because another instinct sometimes overlaps with hunting, and it's probably the reason behind the internet's favorite explanation. 3. Some cats may be sharing more than prey. You've probably heard the joke, "Your cat thinks you're a terrible hunter." It's funny, but the real picture is more complicated. Mother cats do bring prey back to their kittens, helping them learn important hunting skills. That caregiving behavior is well established. What we don't know is whether every cat bringing prey to a person is thinking the same way. Researchers can't prove that. What they do know is that bonded cats sometimes share valuable resources with individuals they trust. So one cat may bring prey home because it feels safe. Another may be expressing an ancient caregiving instinct. Behavior rarely has just one explanation, which brings us back to the mouse. After sitting beside it for a minute, the cat quietly picked it up and carried it into another room. That small decision suggests there was more happening than simply delivering a gift. 4. Not every cat reads the same script. If bringing prey home were simply part of being a cat, every outdoor cat would do it. But they don't. Some cats eat their catch where they found it. Some carry it home. Others lose interest and walk away entirely. That's because instinct is only part of the picture. Individual personality matters too. A bold, confident explorer may be more likely to carry prey across the yard. A cautious cat may decide it's not worth the effort. Age, experience, and even how much time a cat spends outdoors can also influence what you see. Two cats can hunt successfully and make completely different decisions afterward. That's a helpful reminder that cat behavior isn't a checklist. It's the result of instinct interacting with personality and experience. Which brings us to the question every owner eventually asks. If your cat does bring home prey, what should you actually do next? 5. What should you do if your cat brings you prey? Finding a mouse in your kitchen isn't exactly the surprise most people hope for. Your first instinct may be to scold your cat. But punishment rarely helps. Your cat isn't trying to upset you. They're following instincts that have been part of feline behavior for thousands of years. Instead of fighting the instinct, try redirecting it. Interactive toys like feather wands and toy mice let cats stalk, chase, and catch something without involving wildlife. Many behaviorists also recommend ending play with a small meal. That simple routine, hunt, catch, eat, groom, rest, closely matches the natural rhythm many cats enjoy. If your cat spends time outdoors, supervised outings or enclosed outdoor spaces can also help reduce hunting opportunities while still providing enrichment. Before we finish, we're curious about something. What's the strangest thing your cat has ever proudly carried over to you? Maybe it was a mouse, or maybe it was a sock, a toy, or something that made absolutely no sense. Leave a comment and let us know. Cats have a remarkable talent for deciding that the most ordinary objects deserve a hero's welcome. 6. The gift isn't really about the gift. If this video is changing the way you see your cat, click the button and follow along. Now, let's go back to the kitchen. Remember the mouse on the floor? After carrying it into the next room, the cat disappeared. Its owner cleaned everything up. A minute later, the cat returned, sniffed the same spot, looked around, and calmly walked away. That tiny moment changes how the whole scene looks. Maybe the mouse wasn't really a gift. Maybe it was simply brought to the place the cat trusted most. Or maybe several instincts quietly overlapped at once. That's probably the biggest takeaway. Cats don't bring prey home because they're being cruel. They don't do it because they're hungry. More often, you're seeing ancient hunting instincts playing out inside a modern home. The cat curled up on your sofa still carries behaviors shaped long before food bowls, couches, or front doors existed. So the next time your cat leaves an unexpected surprise on the floor, you may still be startled. But you might also recognize it for what it really is. Not bad behavior, just a glimpse of the little hunter that's always been there. Anyway, I'd better go. My cat just walked past carrying something suspiciously small, and I'd really like to figure out what it is before it reaches the living room. FurEver.